Good morning. Okay, so I filmed a little bit yesterday in the car. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that footage because I felt a little weird, or I was just really out of it, moody. So I figured I'd sit down. I love having this space now so I can sit down and just share with you guys stuff. Okay, first of all, last week I showed you guys World Market stuff, snacks, as well as like a mirror, like tray. So I got a 30% off coupon for, okay, actually back it up. I feel like since I had such a huge gap of not filming for like a couple months that as my videos are slowly appearing again, you guys are seeing them. So before this video you're watching now, there's actually like 2 or 3 videos before this. I think I started vlogging the first week of September. So there's vlogs before this one. If you're back and you think this is like the first one, there's like 2 or 3 before this. So I'll just like link the whole playlist below. Okay, so I showed you that mirror piece. So I went and picked this one up. This was like the larger piece. It is huge and it's beautiful. You have 2 full slots and then 1 split one. I'm gonna put this in the kitchen. Maybe I'll like when I like put it together, I'll show you guys. It's 40 bucks. I used a 30% off coupon. I don't know that it's worth 40. I mean, depending on your budget, maybe it is. So I used the 30% off coupon on it and it's just gorgeous, like beautiful. Okay, so I put all of the snacks in here. Okay, so last snack haul, you guys thought I went in store. So then I went online because I had a 15% off coupon and this is what we picked up. So I basically just like looked at stuff online and put it in a basket and then made it, you know, like an online in-store pickup thing, if that makes any sense. So, excuse me. I dug into some of the snacks already yesterday. Oh, the sun is coming out just a little bit. It is so rainy today. I got the Hard Bite 18 karat gold chips. I don't know, like I'm okay with these. I see these at TJmaxx a lot and I don't know why. They're like $2.99 or something. I'm like, I don't buy them, but I think I got them for, I don't know, $2.50. And like I'll finish them, but I'm not like obsessed with them. I don't know, and I like carrot chips. These just aren't like amazing. What I do really love is, this is the World Market brand, and it's the creamy dill lentil curls. I would say if you like any kind of like Indian snacks, you'll like this. And I only say that because any kind of chip made out of lentils has like a certain taste and aftertaste. So if you don't like stuff like that, I feel like my skin is so glowy, guys. I don't have any highlighter on. I have, what do I have as foundation today? The Kagendo foundation, but the old version. The new one I think is slightly more matte, and I haven't tried it yet, but this is, I still have like an old bottle. So, not an old bottle, they just released it this year, but it's so pretty. Like, look at that. For no highlight, I do use the Morphe setting spray though, and that just makes everything look beautiful. But oh my goodness, I'm just like really like into this like glow on my cheeks right now. Okay, yes, these are delicious. I just dug into them. Like I opened a lot of things yesterday and this is what I like mainly had. Hi Sumo. Okay, Sumo. Bebe. Okay, so in the last video, I like addressed it, but not really. So he is probably going to get neutered soon. I want to say within the next month or so. We are currently taking like classes. And it's not that I don't know how to train a dog, but he has just been like, he's just wild. I mean, we have Echo and Echo is pretty good. And then I had a dog earlier and he was like really easy to train too, but Sumo is just like, he's really smart, so like he's just, I don't know how to explain it, whatever. I also have this Gimme organic seaweed thin. Sumo, I have sriracha almond. They're basically just like seaweed and then you have like almonds in between and they're different flavors. So this is sriracha almond. I've never got this before. Toasted coconut, which I'm sure I've had in some other brand, and then almond sesame is like, you know, the super favorite. Every brand that does this will do this flavor because it's very Asian. These are always so expensive, so I think these were like $1 something, and that's why I picked them up. Also, I would say that for me personally, in store, World Market has way more stuff than is showing online. And then the majority of the stuff I feel that is online is not even available to be shipped to you, so you have to go in store to pick it up anyway, in case you're like wanting to do your own little snack haul. I also have these, is this Canels, these gums. Do you guys remember these? I saw them and I like immediately had this like flashback of like, you know, how do you explain it? Like phantom flavors in my mouth. I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna like, I must have been like really obsessed with these when I was younger, because every time I'd see them, I think they're like so cute. Not that this gum is like better than any other gum, but it has kind of like that throwback feel to it. So kind of excited for this. This I've never had before. It's the Almendro, I can't even pronounce all these words. Turron, Blando. It's just an almond snack. I haven't had this before. It says $6.99. It was half off on the website and I had a coupon, so it was incredibly inexpensive. So I was kind of excited to try it. I think that's probably why I've never bought it before, whether it be at World Market or TJmaxx, is because it's kind of pricier. So I'm excited to try this. I haven't opened it yet. These are also the World Market brand. They're the dark chocolate espresso Laceys. Oh yes, I had one yesterday. They were these kind of cookies. The first time I ever had something like this was probably like going to IKEA like 10 years ago or something. And ever since then, every time I see cookies that look like this, I'm always like, yes. So like Aldi does these, Trader Joe's does them. I see them at certain like random grocery bakeries also, but these are delicious because they're dark chocolate and espresso. Okay, in the last haul, I showed you guys these. The Eiffel Bon Bons. This is in the strawberry. Highly recommend. Go. I finished these in like 2 days, which is so bad because I usually don't do that. I do a lot of snacking, you guys know, but I'm like, I only eat like a handful. Like I'll have like 3 of these and I'll have like 5 chips and I'll like, you know, I'm like, it's like a cravings thing for me. And I feel like as a family, we probably got it from my mom, because my mom is like she's a snacker, and then she also loves trying everything. My brothers have it the worst because they have this thing, I think a lot of people have this, where it's like they just have to finish the bag. Like they do not stop until there's like nothing left. I'm just glad I'm not like that, because I buy a lot of snacks. Sumo. I also recommend this flavor too. This is the apple. It's in a green packaging. And then this caramel ones, I mean, if you love caramel, then you could like these, but I think maybe their fruit flavors are better. They also have a cherry and a blue raspberry that I'm wanting to try. But these are like, I wouldn't get these again, but these were like $1 something on the website, so I figured I'd try them. I have Haribo. Is it Haribo or Haribo? Okay, so we have these long, they're called Balla Stix. This is cola, recommend these. And these are raspberry and blackberry. I'm like, these are like, okay. I personally just love any kind of cola flavored candy. So these, if you ever go to IKEA, I have a lot of like Swedish type gummies here. If you go to IKEA, they have one of these logs that you can buy. They're like yay long and they're like brown with yellow on the inside. And that's what these are. Yeah, brown with yellow on the inside. They're just like really good, like kind of sweet and kind of slightly tart. I don't know, I'm a big fan. I have these mini high chew bites, which I've never tried before. I've never had a high chew that I don't like. Any flavor, like you name it. I like everything high chew does. Have a lion bar. Love these. If you've been watching for a while, you've heard me mention these many times. I first had these when I was living in Dubai, and I would buy like, no joke, like minimum, I would buy like 3 or 5 whenever I was at the grocery. They're so good. And when I would come back and visit in the US, I'd buy like a whole case. They're so addictive. Sometimes I would see them at the Mediterranean market in town and I would just be like, should I buy them? Do I buy them? Because they're always more expensive at World Market, but again, coupon. Okay, so that's World Market. I also, where did I go yesterday? I went to TJmaxx. Oh, I got this robe. You guys like it? It's so cute. So it was only 20 bucks, which is like an excellent price, I feel like, for robes like this. I think every time there's like a collar and like, you know, sleeves, it's always like a little more expensive for whatever reason. There's one that's like really beautiful from like, is it Pottery Barn? I can't remember, but there's one that's like really bougie and beautiful looking, and it's like, I don't know. I don't like paying more than like $30 for a robe, and this one being 20 is great. I think it's by Nicole Miller, so if you're at your TJmaxx or even Marshall's, grab it. It's very comfy. I don't think it's the warmest robe. If you're somebody that like really needs to have a really warm one, this one's like, I think like medium warmth, because like it's like a thinner fleece, and this thing isn't particularly thick, which I like for now because it's fall. I also went to pick up my prescription at CVS, and I got 2 of these. They're the cotton pads for all of you guys who want to try the Shiseido, or who have tried the Shiseido, or are constantly looking for dupes of the Shiseido. Just buy these. They're the Ultra Premium Cotton Squares. You get 150. They're always, I think, $3.99 for 1 or 2 for 7. I think, yes. Got those. And their vitamins are often buy one get one. So this time I was smart and I got like the largest containers. So this is this Super B complex with vitamin C. I've been taking these for about 2 years now, and I really like them. I used to take biotin on and off, but I don't know if it really did anything for me. And then I started taking this more so for like energy. So every morning when I wake up, I know you're supposed to take it with like food. I don't, I just have it in the morning. Like in the morning I have my birth control pill, I take a allergy pill, and I take one of these. And then I have my coffee and stuff. So I think these are really good. I think they work really well. Outside of just keeping like, you know, your energy up, I think that they really have helped my like hair and my nails. I don't know about my skin. My skin is like, you know how it's like hard to determine like if ingesting something helps your skin, because there's so many factors that contribute to how your skin is. But my nails and my hair, I'm so happy, because I feel like it could be a combination of using exfoliating shampoos and using like a brush when I shampoo my hair, and like this, but I just feel like my hair isn't as thin, because I can always tell like when I part my hair, I'm like, ugh, you know, like I feel like it looks thin or something. So I think these are really good. Also, I started like, I put a bottle like in my brother's drawer at work, and he's like been taking it, I don't know, for maybe about 8 months, 9 months now, and he's like, I have to cut my nails like every week. I'm like, yes, because it's working. So that's good. Okay, so I'm thinking like next to the Keurig, and it's kind of like out of the way, so you don't really see it. So this is the mess right now, so I'm thinking of using that mirrored thing for this. Okay, so a more organized mess now. Also like blends in very nicely, everything looks very pretty. Okay, continuing on with the day, I will share my new purse with you. It's a Givenchy Infinity Saddle Bag, and I love it. It has this huge piece of hardware in the bottom, slightly like a bronzier gold, and then it's large green pebbled leather. Super. Here's the thing, I thought it would be heavy, which was like my main concern when I bought it, but it is in fact very lovely, and the leather is like lightweight, magnetized closure. Fits everything I need to fit, and the strap is also a decent width, and you have a little bit of hardware here. Super love. Yes, I picked it up off of Farfetch, and I would highly recommend shopping off of there. I always just wait for, I like create like a wish list and just wait for things to go on sale, and then I wait for a code. There's like, they often do 10% off the app or 20% off the sale, so just sign up for their emails, and it's lovely. Okay, dark chocolate raisinets. I'm just gonna return some stuff to TJmaxx. I showed you guys that one robe earlier. I picked up another one that I'm not as into. I didn't try any of them on. Yesterday, it was like, I was in such a weird mood. I was like, I don't know, I've just been like I don't know what the word is. I don't want to be one of those people that does like those videos. It's like my anxiety or my depression or my this or my that, because I feel like, not that I'm like above it, but I don't want it to be that. Does that make any sense? This is gonna focus on the back now. Focus on me. Okay. So that's kind of my feeling with that, but not in the best place. Yesterday I felt like not that great. Anyway, can you tell I have trouble talking about my feelings? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so TJmaxx returned some stuff. Also, Ulta's doing their 21 days of beauty. I've picked up a couple things. I picked up the Derma Blend concealer, the camo, I think. That stuff is so good. I use medium on the eyes and on the face sometimes, and then I use tan like on discoloration on my face. It's like too dark for my entire face, but it's perfect for like around the mouth, around the nose, and to color correct just like the deeper parts of the under eye. Okay, let's talk Ulta. So the pure lashes were $8, and this is the style I really like. It's called Socialite. I have them on today. I don't know if I can show you or not. Okay, so I've been rained on like 4 times, so pretty sure things are not looking that amazing, but this is what the lashes look like. I think they are so pretty. Okay, that's like upwards, up my nose basically, but what I really love about them is, yes, my eyeliner is black, but the lash band is very black and very matte, and it acts as eyeliner. Like, it amplifies your eyeliner and just makes everything look really, really pretty. So, there, can we do like a, there we go. Far away. Let's get, see how close we can get. That's close enough, right? We don't need to get, I don't want you to see up my nose. Yes, so 4 pairs of those lashes. The Eco Tools and Real Techniques and maybe it was a Japanesque were all 30% off. So I picked up the Wonder Color Finish. There's a larger version of this. I got like the smaller one. I've been really liking these like densely packed synthetic brushes for foundation and concealer. And this is like a very nice shape. Ulta brushes were buy 2 get 2. So these were anywhere between like $5.50 and $6.50 each, which is good. So this one is a small shadow brush. This is my ideal shape for the lid. My lids are smaller, and I also just, I don't like them when they're flat. I want them to be kind of smaller, kind of tapered, and fluffy. So this is perfect. 2 of those. And then this is their regular crease brush. This is synthetic. So I don't know if I'm gonna use this for concealer or to also smoke out the lash line. It's not as like tapered as the Morphe one. And then this is the buffing concealer brush. I just in general like these kind of brushes for face concealer. Lastly, Makeup Revolution. I really like this eyeliner. I generally like a felt tip to do the lid, and then I like a brush tip to do a wing. I know, high maintenance, but like I've literally found that's like the best thing that works for me. Overall, I would just use a brush tip, but for a felt tip, this one is really good. Very black, I really like it, and it's like a really pretty shape. I've been using the one I have pretty frequently, so I just picked up another one. This is the Velvet Rose palette. I have the neutrals too, and I really like it. So I picked this up. So if you spent $15, they gave this for free, which, hello. I would buy this if I saw it. Like, it's so pretty. So I'm excited to try this out. Okay, I just opened this up. This is some kind of heaven on earth. If you have not had this before, you need it. It just melts in your mouth and it's just, oh my God. Okay, we have this brown rice penne pasta, which we've already cooked. And the Trader Joe's arrabbiata sauce. If you love arrabbiata sauce, this one is delicious. I made some of it earlier and I'm just using the rest of the jar. And we've got it in here, and I have it with as much spinach as I can physically fit into here. And then we're gonna have this. Okay, so Parmesan added, and then black pepper. There's like never enough black pepper for me, but I have way more noodle pasta versus sauce, but I think we'll still be okay. There's like a lot of sauce like under here still. Some for later. This is so good, guys. It's delicious. Good morning, no, good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, and it's lunchtime, or like after lunch. And so, let me share some news with you. Not that you guys probably care that much, but some people have teeth issues and can relate. So, basically I had this tooth in the very back, and I had a root canal, and it didn't, like whatever infection was there didn't heal properly. So the endodontist redid the root canal, and then it was fine for a couple months, and I thought it had healed. He thought it had healed, so I went and put a crown on it. But now the infection is back, so I basically have to extract this tooth. So I spent around $2K to do all that in order to have this tooth be removed. So I'm very upset right now. I also need to get an implant down here, which is also $2,000. So you can imagine I'm a little upset. This has been an expensive year with moving and sumo and this. So yeah, putting that out there. It has finally started cooling off. So boots, I know, smooth transition, but yes, boots and like sweatshirts and hoodies, leather jackets are back. I am so happy. Now, granted, it's only been like a little bit of time, like a few days of this kind of weather. It's gonna go back up to like 80-ish on the weekend, and then from there on out, I think it's gonna be like good. So I'm pretty excited. Sumo, sit down. Please sit down.